Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. Today I am going to take the class for 7th standard. The subject is Geography. The lesson Exploring Continents, North America and South America. Before going to learn this lesson, just we will see the learning objectives. Boundary, location and physical divisions of North America and South America, physical features and drainage, climate, natural vegetation and wildlife of continents. Next we are going to discuss about the resources, economic activities and cultural mosaic. Now first we will see the boundaries of North America. North America is surrounded by Pacific Ocean in the west, the Atlantic Ocean in the east, the Arctic Ocean in the north and South America in the south. The North America is joined with the South America by the Isthmus of Panama. The Bering Strait separates North America from Asia. Next we will see the river, that is Mackenzie River. This is a second largest drainage basin of North America. It has its source from Great Slave Lake and drains into Arctic Ocean. Next we will see the type of fruits cultivated in North America. Mainly citrus, that is citrus fruits are cultivated in Texas, California, Great Lakes regions and St. Lawrence Valley. The important fruits of North America are cranberries, blueberries, Concord grapes, strawberries, etc. Now we will see the lifestyle of an Eskimos. Eskimos live in the very cold and inhospitable region where plenty of fish varieties are available. They were able to dress themselves in thick warm clothes made of fur. They live in igloos. They were able to dress themselves in thick warm clothes and also made of fur. They live in igloos. Their lives were very simple and they could not alter the environment to any extent. They specially designed a house by ice and is known as igloos. Next we will see the densely populated areas of North America, eastern part of North America, Great Lakes region. Next Elavarasi, California, Central America are the mostly densely populated. Next we will see the physiographic divisions of South America. On the basis of topographic features, the continent may be divided into the following physiographic divisions. The Andes Mountains, the river basin or central plains, the eastern islands. Now we will see what is called 4 o'clock rains. In equatorial regions, convectional rain occurs almost daily in the afternoon. It generally occurs at 4 p.m. That is why it is known as 4 o'clock rain. Next we will see the flora and fauna of Victorian forest in South America. Flora, rubber, mahogany, ebony, logwood, Brazil, nuts and Sibia. Next fauna, that is we can see that monkey, snake, crocodile and parrots, anaconda like this. Next we will see about this estanics. What is known as estanic? The breeds raised on large pasture lands is known as estanics. These are divided into several padlocks. Besides this, there are small yards known as corrals where animals are sorted and branded. Next, we will see the major export of South America. South America's major exports are mostly primary commodities such as sugarcane, coffee, cocoa, tobacco, beef, corn, wheat, petroleum, natural gas, and then iron ore, tin and copper. South America's products include mostly exported to North America and Europe. Next, we will see the climate of North America. The most latitudinal extent from the tropics to the polar regions makes the climate of North America as varied as that of Asia. Unlike the Himalayas, the Rockies run north to south, which do not form climatic barrier and do not prevent the icy winds from the Arctic region and penetrating the central plains, which therefore have a very long cold winds and very short hot summer. Precipitation occurs due to the cyclonic storms. The Arctic region is cold and mostly dry and has a very short summer and very long, bitterly cold winter. As one proceeds southwards, the short summers become warm, but in the winter very cold. The central plains have extreme climate from freezing conditions in winter, tropical heat in summer. The south is usually warm all the year round, and the region around the mouth of the Mississippi, Missouri and the Gulf Coast have summer rain from northeast trades which blow on shore in summer. The warm, moist southwesterlies not only bring rainfall to the northwest coast and also keep it warm. The warm Alaskan current keeps the northwest coast ice free. The state of California in USA has a Mediterranean climate with moist winter and dry summers. Now we will see the heavy engineering industries in North America. Industries which require heavy and bulky raw materials using enormous amounts of power, involvement of huge investment and large transport costs are called heavy industries. These industries depend heavily on the iron and steel industry. The important heavy industries are automobile industries, aircraft industries, shipbuilding industries, railway wagon industries and farm equipment industries. USA is the largest producer of automobiles. The important centers of heavy engineering industries are Detroit, Chicago, Buffalo, Indianapolis, Los Angeles, St. Louis, New York and Atlanta in USA and Windsor in Canada. Now we will see the drainage system in South America. Owing to the position of Andes, all the great rivers of the continent drain into the Atlantic. The Pacific stream are short and swift, but along the coastal lands of Peru, their waters are used for irrigation and to some extent for hydroelectric power. Amazon is the longest river of South America, that is 6,450 kilometers, and is the largest river system in the world. The river has over 1,000 of tributaries. The river Vio, Nigeria, that is Rio Negro and Tabjas are important tributaries. At the point where it enters the sea river is so wide and powerful that it flows even a distance of 80 km into the eye seas. The river Parag as the Parana and Erge rivers, the main tributaries. These are the tributaries which together form and known as Platte river system. All the rivers are navigable for quite some distance in the interior. Now we will see the major races in South America. South America contains the world's most mixed population. Many people in South America are descended from European, especially the Spanish and Portuguese, who began to arrive during the 15th century. The descendants of African slaves brought over by the Europeans, native people still live in the mountains and the rainforest and keeping their own languages and traditions. There are three major races found in South America and are American Indian, European and blacks. The mixed population of native Indians and Europeans known as mestizos. The mixed population of the European and the blacks is called the mulatto, and the mixture of native lands and the blacks is called Zambo. The current populations of South America, that is 42.25 crores. Population density of South America is 21 persons per square kilometer. South America is positioned 5th rank in the total population among the continents. Now we will see give reasons, some examples. The east coast of North America, particularly USA, enjoys mild climate. The reason, the south and east is usually warm all the year round and the region is around the mouth of Mississippi. Missouri and the Gulf Coast have summer rain from the northeast trades which blow on shore in summer. So this is the reason. United States of America is known as melting pot. The reason, United States of America is known as melting pot where hundreds of different cultures meet, blend and creating a new culture. Next, Peru is one of the world's largest producer of tropical fish. Peru is one of the world's largest producer of tropical fish. Here, the cool current helps in bring plankton, which is the main food for fishes. Commercial deep sea fishing of Peru's coastal belt of over 3,000 kilometers. More than 50 species are caught commercially. There are over 40 fishing ports on the Peruvian coast. Next we will see some distinguished, that is the prairies and pampas grassland. First we will see the prairies grassland. The temperate grassland of North America are known as prairies. Region central USA and central Canada. Winter is very cold, summer is hot and rainfall is moderate. Flora, grasses, fauna, rabbits, dogs, bison, etc. Now we will see the pampas grassland. The temperate grassland of South America are known as pampas. Region north of eastern part of Argentina, Uruguay and southernmost Brazil. Summer is quite warm and winter is cold and moderate rainfall. Flora, short grass, fauna, pampas, deer, camel, staggy, etc. Now another one distinguished tundra and taiga. Region northern coast of Canada and northern Iceland. Climate winter is long and severely cold, summer is short and cool, rainfall is scanty. Flora, mosses, lichens and dwarf willows. Fauna, Arctic fox, reindeer, musk, polar bears, blue fox, etc. Taiga. Region, the coniferous forests are found in Alaska and Canada, south central Alaska and northeastern Canada. Climate, winter is very cold, summer is warm and short, heavy rainfall in winter, that is snowfall we can see here. Flora, pine, fir, cedar and spruce. Fauna, beaver, fox, next grizzly bears, yemeni, caribou. These are the examples. Now we will see about Panama Canal. Panama Canal in 1914, a canal was cut across the Isthmus of Panama for 80 kilometers long, which connects the Atlantic with Pacific Ocean. It greatly reduced the distance between Europe and the west coast of North and South America. Next we will see the Amazon River. Amazon is the longest river of South America, 6,450 km, and is the largest river system in the world. The river has over 1,000 of tributaries. The rivers Rio Negro and Tabjas are the important tributaries. At the point where it enters the sea, river is so wide and powerful that flows even at a distance of 80 km into high seas. Now we will see about what is meant by isthmus. A narrow stretch of land joining two large land masses is called isthmus. Now we will see about strait. What do you mean by strait? A strait means a narrow stretch of water joining two large water bodies. Next we will see include the specially designed house by ice. Next is selvas, a tract of land covered by dense equatorial forest in the Amazon basin. Pampas, a temperate grassland of South America. Now we will see about the Rocky Mountains. The western part of the continent is occupied by long ranges of young folded mountains interspersed with high plateaus, narrow valleys and broad interior basins. This mountain range extends for about 4,800 km from Alaska in the north to Panama Strait in the south. The width varies from 110 to 480 km. They are parallel ranges and are known as the Rockies in the east and the Coast Range Mountain in the west. In Mexico, they are called Sierra Madre. The Rockies and the Coast Range are together called Western Cordilleras. There are high interior, that is plateaus between the ranges. The prominent ones are the Mexico Plateau, the Colorado Plateau and the Colombian Plateau. Next we will see the drainage of North America. Many rivers flow across this land and some of them flowing the valleys are formed by glaciers. The Mississippi and Missouri rivers are the longest rivers in North America. The Mackenzie River is the second largest drainage basin of North America. It has its source from Great Slavic Lake and drains into Arctic Ocean. St. Lawrence from Great Slave, that is, Lawrence has its origin in Lake Ontario, which flows northeast and drains into the Atlantic Ocean. The river Rio Grande flows into the Gulf of Mexico and forms the boundary between USA and Mexico. The most important chain consists of 5 lakes. The biggest lake, Superior, and it is the largest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Winnipeg, Great Bear Lake, and Lake Athabasca are some of the other lakes in Canada. Children, so far we have seen about the thing already I told, the boundary, location, plateaus, and the drainage systems, climate, natural vegetation, bird life, resources, and economic activities we have seen. We will see in the next class. Thank you.